afternoon. My name is Joseph Lloyd and I source cars for people on a professional basis, hence the name of my channel, Lloyd Vehicle Consulting. 4 years ago, I was asked to come up with a series of videos that were filmed inexpensively. We don't use digital cameras, we don't use fluid head tripods, we don't use shotgun microphones, we wear tatty shirts, we just use a phone. But we look at cars that you can buy for a budget up to £1,000 only, and we very much enjoy ourselves. These are cars that might be in cosmetically bad condition. You might see oil leaks, rattly dashboards and cosmetic imperfections, but we go all over the country and we find these very inexpensive cars that you all seem to enjoy watching. No Budget Reviews viewers is sometimes a repository for very rare cars, and here is another very rare car. This is a 2002 Daewoo Leganza 2-litre CDX. It has got a leather interior in it which has been fitted recently, but normally in this country the CDXs are one with a leather interior and some other options. This is just a normal CDX. To say it's a normal CDX though is being it's too harsh on it, really. I mean, we've got so many lovely things on here. These nice alloy wheels, we've got climate control. This car's actually had an LPG system fit as well. You could get them from the factory with LPG, but this has been done in 2013. It's a lovely colour, and actually the shape of it is reminiscent of the 1990 Jaguar Kensington Concept. It's sort of based on that in a roundabout way. There are other cars as well, but like the Lexus GS that looked a bit like this originally. But this was a top of the range car when Daewoo launched it in 1997, and this is a really late one. It's from the last year of production. These cars were phased out without any successor until the Chevrolet Apica was released in 2008. So yeah, these are extremely rare cars. There's about 20 on the road in this country, I think. This one was built in South Korea. You could also get them manufactured in Poland and some other places. It's owned by a gentleman named Bart, whose brother Jerry is also into Daewoo's, and they've got several of them in the collection. And this is apparently the bodywork on this isn't very good compared with his other silver Leganza that is not on the road at the moment, but I don't agree with that. I think the bodywork on this car is actually really good, especially considering it's over 20 years old. Take a look at the boot. Interesting sort of market segment this. It's like a sort of cross between two different things, really like a. Actually, I have to maybe use an internal release. I don't want to have the key. Sort of between kind of. Oh gosh, it's hard to say really. By this time, of course, the Scorpio's out of production. More like I'd say between a Vectra B and a like a Vauxhall Amiga in size and sort of status, but obviously priced closer to the lower car. Let's actually open the boot with the risk of the key didn't seem to be working, so we'll use that internal release, and we'll just pause here a second, but we might have a look at this nice leather interior first. So Bart's very kindly cleared some of the stuff out of here. There is another spare wheel in here. There's probably one under the floor as well. Yeah, there's another one under there. Actually, it would have been, but that's the LPG tank, so it has to live, the stairwell has to live there, which is a bit of a shame. I don't know why someone in 2013 would convert an 11-year-old Daewoo Leganza to LPG, but I mean, it's great. This is fantastic because this car is ultra emission zone compliant. To where we are, we're in the borough of Hillingdon in London, so that's fantastic. Ultra emission zone compliant. You can see that needs a bit of work on that side there, just down there, but it's not too bad really. This car cost. How do I put this, viewers? Under half No Budget Reviews money. So less than £500 this car was. The interior cost something. It's actually a Polish interior in this particular car. It's not the UK CDXE interior, which would have had electric seats. This has manual seats, but it's leather. And actually, if we look carefully at this side, we can see this is a left-hand drive passenger side seat because we haven't got the extra kind of little knobs on there for adjusting it. So interesting kind of thing. It originally would have had a cloth interior, but this has had the upgraded leather we put in it from a Polish car. Steering wheel's unusual. I would expect the Daewoo logo to sort of be in the middle of the steering wheel, but it's down here for some reason. I think we actually need to put the key in. Look, we've got an illuminated ignition barrel here. Fantastic. We've got some beeps and buzzes going on. Turn the lights on, might be able to see the instruments more clearly. There we go. I had to shut the door, aren't I? That's better, viewers. Got a upgraded Sony stereo in here. I think it would have had Sony in it originally. It would have been maybe a tape deck or something back in the day. Front and rear fog lamps. We've got heated mirrors as well. Climate control. This is the automatic. There was also a manual version available. Interesting sort of sweeping dash in this. Very kind of unusual. Reminds me more of like a kind of mid-90s car as opposed to a late 90s or early 2000s car. There we go. Got a bits of wood on here. So the seats would have been cloth originally, then now we've got these leather ones in here, which is good. We like leather interiors, viewers. And we've got lots of features. And the good old Vauxhall Corsa B electric mirror switch. An old friend. As well as these power shop windows in here. Chrome door pull. And then wipers and lights. No automatic lights or wipers or parking sensor or anything like that. It's unusual kind of in these days. You'd have a big touchscreen in the middle here. But except you've got these weird sort of vents. I mean, that's one in the middle is very strange. That sort of sweeps away like that, as opposed to round ones that make up most of the dash. So yeah, 4-speed automatic in this car. There are actually different automatic gearboxes in the Leganza depending on the year, which is strange. There's the LPG lights for the system there. I think it's running an LPG in a moment. It seems fine. Some cup holders. So we've got a little storage box in the middle. Actually, it's worn quite well. The cigarette lighter is just in here. Ooh, it's got a light in here too. Fancy. Yes. I like this. I like that quite a lot, actually. It is far more so than I should, but I'm very, very strange. Electric sunroof. I'm going to close the cover because it rattles a bit when you drive on this car. And then little dome light type things. There we go. Perfect. Do we have an illuminated mirror? Oh, yes, we do. Oh, viewers. All the luxury you can possibly imagine for under half No Budget Reviews money. Obviously, you had to put these seats in, but apart from that, I'm very impressed, viewers. I like this. I could see myself being driven around in this car in my sort of slightly discount Jaguar Kensington with just 57,000 miles on the clock. Very, very nice, viewers. Like this very, very much. Sadly, in these secret edition documents, I don't think I'm going to go in here because you've got some CDs in here. And that door card has come away a little bit, but that's all right. I think we need to sit in the back, don't we, and then look at the engine. So, let's get in the back. Is it like a Jaguar in the back as well, viewers? Well, it's not too far off. It's all right, considering these were quite inexpensive cars when they were new. Even this CDX model in the CDXE with the leather interior. They got lumbar support as well, viewers. So Jerry, who is the brother of the chap who owns this is his car group, Polish car group, and I've also been given this tie to wear. Maybe we were wearing one of those in one of my videos. It's very kind of them to supply such nice things for me. And relax at the back with my leather armrest. No cup holders though, which is a bit of a shame. I'd expect some of these in here, but other than that, we are in the lap of luxury. No door bins, unfortunately, but some very nice door cards. And then twin mat pockets in the back. Well, there's plenty of room in here as well. The headroom's good. I feel like we're sharing the board in here. This is really nice. Can't believe this car cost under £500. But such cars are not really on most people's radar, are they, viewers? But they certainly are on mine. Excellent. Well, let's have a look under the bonnet. So here we have a Holden designed 2-litre Family 2 engine. The Family 2 was around from the sort of early 80s and principally founded something like a Mark II Cavalier originally, but Holden redesigned the engine in the 1990s, and they licensed it over to Daewoo as well, all part of General Motors at the time. You could get a 2.2 engine in the Leganza in some places. We only ever got the 2 litre. This generates about 131 horsepower, something like that. You can see it's not too hard to work on. The cambot cover's just here. Again, it's amazing, because especially if this car's lived in Scotland, that it is actually in such good condition. As I said, Bart, who owns this car, his other Leganza apparently is better than this. I mean, this is pretty good. There's a bit of rust on that arch, but it's not too bad. But yeah, I don't imagine it would be too difficult to work on. The only thing I'm not particularly sure about some of the particular parts. I'm not sure this engine was used in many other cars that were sold over here, many in sort of Asia really, so that might be a bit of a challenge. But general design, the family too has been around for a long time, and I think they were made till 2010 in various Astras actually. So there we go. Right viewers, let's go out for a little spin in my luxurious Leganza. So viewers, how is it in this leather-lined luxury Korean car on the road? Well, it's very nice. It's not in any way sporty. It feels soft and sort of a little bit wallowy. Steering's very, very light, but it's actually very, very easy to drive. I prefer some parking sensors on the back of this when you're parking it, because goodness knows where you're going to find a bump of this or something like that if you damage it. But I just can't believe this car is under half no budget reviews money that Jerry's brother paid for this, and I'm really enjoying it. Like, you know, I personally prefer cars a little bit firmer than this to drive, but some of you just want the most relaxing experience in life. I'm surprised over in America that this car didn't do better than it actually did. It was successful in many places, and actually it was made in some places till like 2008 I think it was, but not a huge success over here. And of course the Magnus, which came after this car, they didn't sell it over here. I can understand that, because there's just no sort of badge equity in something like a Daewoo, particularly after 2004 when a brand was discontinued in this country. And depreciation on these must have been massive, but this one survived along with Bart's other one. Can't believe he owns 2 of them, but that's just what it's like in the family, and I'm grateful for that, because people like that make the world a much more interesting place. And I've thoroughly enjoyed driving this. It's not the fastest thing. 0 to 60 is about 10.2 seconds. The manual would be a little bit quicker than this, but it is absolutely delightful, and in some weird way I kind of want one of these myself, but I don't think Mr. Coleman, Road Mechanic, would let me do that, because he would say to me, where are you going to find parts of that one, sir? So viewers, the Daewoo Leganza, should you consider one of these with your hard-earned budget of up to £1,000, or in this case, half of that? Well, they're very, very rare cars, and I've just been speaking to Jerry, the brother of the chap who owns this car, and he's saying that actually, even in Poland, where these were also made along with Egypt, South Korea, Ukraine, Romania and Vietnam, the parts in Poland, you'd thought it would be easy to find them, but apparently it's not anymore, which is a shame. These cars are pretty much entirely forgotten, and it does feel like driving like a discount Jaguar, which is no bad thing. I'm sure the people in Worthing who did a lot of the sort of design and engineering of these days at the time would be very flattered of a comparison like that, but it's how it feels. It has this kind of sort of Asian edge to it, but then of course it would. It's where it was made in South Korea. I'm just very privileged to have been able to complete the trios of the Lanos and the Nibiru and the Leganza with this particular car, and 2 extraordinary brothers who've helped me to achieve that today. So thank you ever so much once again for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, leave a comment below, and we shall see you again soon for some more inexpensive motoring.